Doesn't that look good? This is going to be a good cobbler. Okay, let's get started on the blackberry cobbler. So I'm going to put in this pot 3/4 cup of water and a 1/2 cup of butter, 2 tablespoons and 2 tablespoons, a cup of sugar, it's a 1/2 cup, and another 1/2 cup. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on medium. And how many berries? I think it's 3 cups of berries. 4 cups of berries. So in a medium pot, place the berries and 3/4 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar and a 1/2 cup or a 1/2 stick of butter rather. And you bring that to a boil. So I just need to put the berries in here. I got the water, sugar, and butter. So let me get my blackberries. Add these in the freezer. This is from last year. It's a pint of blackberries. And I had this little bag of a few blueberries left. I'm going to add them in there too. I don't know, there's quite a bit of ice in there with that. I don't want to do that. Here's some other blueberries I've been using, so I'm going to throw some in there. It'll just make it gooder. Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a boil, and in the meantime I'm going to roll out some pie crust to make a bottom crust and then some dumplings in the middle and a top crust. That's the way we like it. So I'm going to butter the bottom of the dish I'm going to put it in and get these dumplings and the crust rolled out. Alright, let me get this thing out of here. Okay, now I'm having trouble finding the pan, so I had an extra lasagna pan where I bought the other day for the other dessert I made. So I'll go ahead and butter the bottom of this. All my good pans are boxed up upstairs where I'm doing the kitchen remodel. So if you haven't been watching and know what's going on around here, that's what's going on. So, and I'm using Pillsbury Pie Crust. Makes it easy and quicker. I'll do with this one now. And it's just so soft. To stick together. Hold my mouth right. All right. Now, I'm just going to cut some strips. And some of this I'm going to put in the middle for dumplings. And the other I'll just lay on top for a top crust. Okay, so let's check our berries. Okay, they're almost to a boil. So let's see. When the berries are boiling, take 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and mix with a little bit of cold water. I did about 1/4 cup, and add to the berry mixture. And the cold water will keep the cornstarch from lumping up. And we're going to add the vanilla, so that will be a teaspoon of vanilla and the lemon juice, which is 3 tablespoons. And then I'm going to add the strips of the dumplings and keep stirring it until it thickens up. So I need a teaspoon of vanilla and 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And we'll go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. Got to unload it first. I think it needs more berries. Let me see if I can find more berries. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I got some strawberries in there. And I got a few more blueberries. Doesn't that look good? This is going to be a good cobbler. I thought I had the video going, but evidently I didn't. But it came to a boil, and I added in that slurry, cornstarch slurry, 1/4 cup of cold water, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I slowly poured that in, and while I was stirring it, and I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And then I added the tablespoon of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then I put in some small pieces of the pie crust to let them cook as dumplings. And I was saying that you could use that same pie crust recipe that I made earlier this week when I made the fried pies, and it would make a really good cobbler. But I just had this pie crust, frozen pie crust in the freezer, and it needed to be used, so that's what I'm using today. And it's starting to thick up really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and pour this in the pan. Let me turn the eye off. Turn the camera around. Alright, I'm going to pour this in the pan. That pan fitted perfectly. And now I'm going to just carefully get this dough up and lay it on top. Now you can be fancy and weave it like a basket weave, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm in a hurry. So I'm just going to lay these across the top. And just put some of these pieces that's broken here in the corners. And I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350. Let me see how long it says to bake it. I can't remember. Oh, it says to brush with egg wash and sprinkle some sugar on top and bake at 350 for 40 minutes. So I'm not going to get any egg whites out. I had a little bit of leftover butter that I heated up. And I'm just going to kind of spread that over the dough. I don't have a pastry brush down here either. So I'm just improvising. It's what you have to do in certain situations. I think I got all the dough covered. I'll just pour the rest of that butter in there. Okay. And I'm going to get just some sugar and sprinkle on the dough. I keep dropping this phone today for some reason. I'm just a hot mess today. So anyway, I've got it in the oven. It'll bake at 40 minutes, and when it comes out, I'll show you what it looks like. I decided to get it out and put it on a cookie sheet in case it bubbles over and not mess up my oven. Okay, I got the kitchen cleaned up, and it's about 27 more minutes on the cobbler, so I'm going to go out and see if I can get Mercy back inside so I don't have to do that tonight. It'll be dark when I get home, and it will probably be impossible to get her out after dark. So I went down to check on her earlier when I came back from the dump. She was inside the garage, sleeping in that cold garage when she could be out in this sunshine, 70-degree weather. So, go figure. Anyway, I'm going to go see if I can get her. Earlier, she was laying right here on her little foam mat, and now she's not here. There she is. You're over there now. I opened this door so you could get some fresh air, and you still stay in here. Come on, I need to get you inside. Santa brought you a present. Come see what it is. Well, she wouldn't let me catch her, so I just took her food down there and put her inside the garage so no other animal can get in there and get to her. So that's where she's going to stay for the night. Fortunately, it's not going to get too cold tonight, so don't worry about her. Now, it's already 10 till 3. And I need to leave shortly, so I've got to get freshened up, change clothes, get the food loaded, and head to Johnny Ray. Stop and get some vanilla ice cream for the cobbler. The cobbler just came out of the oven. I'm going to have to let it sit here for a few minutes before I load it up, or it will just spill everywhere. Got to cover it up really good to travel with it. Well, I'm running a little bit late, but I'm still okay. I just talked to Johnny Ray. I was going to stop and get some ice cream to go with the Blackberry Cobbler, but he said he had ice cream, so I don't have to stop. And he said Teddy and Bob, my other two brothers, are coming too, and I didn't know that. That's great. So I'm having to drive really careful because that cobbler was pretty full, but I covered it good with aluminum foil and kept it in that pan and put it in a box, so if it runs over, maybe it won't make too much of a mess. I'm getting ready to make a sharp turn right here going downhill. Oh, I hope that cobbler's okay. Anyway, we're on our way. Well, I'm at Johnny Ray and Valerie's, and I got the beans going. And let's see what's over here in this pot. It looks like sweet potato casserole or sweet potato souffle, I think Johnny Ray called it. And homemade rolls. And, oh, he brought me a stock pot to cook the corn in. Okay, good. And he went to Phil's Dream Pit and got this smoked turkey breast. And, oh, man, is it so good. We've been eating on it and dipping it in the sauce they gave. So delicious. And he's got the ham from Honey Baked Ham. And this is the cobbler that I made and brought. And desserts are in here on the table. I'll go in there and check them.
They will.
Oh, somebody's been in the German chocolate cake.
They have something that.
Like this. Yeah, they're not. You be good. You be good, girl. They're not really.
Addie's wanting to come over here and visit with me. And Harold too's got his toy.
And I've got my little girl, Peter, at Hill Center. And I don't like to tent camp, but so we went to this it was like it's supposed to be a cabin, but it was like a rustic cabin, and we brought Harold with us. And he was sitting in the back and we just didn't feed him. I was like, well, if we don't feed him, then he's not going to throw up, you know. And I don't know, we were like in Boone, almost there. And he starts that, like, he sounds like a pump when he starts throwing up. Yeah. But he was sitting on my lap this time. And Scott rolled down my window and was like, pushed his head out the window, you know, so he would throw up out, like, but he wouldn't stop. We were still driving. And so I was trying to push Harold's head out the window, and he thought I was going to throw him out the window, so he was like fighting me to try to not. Yeah. So he finally like threw up, and it was like in between, like half of his, like it was in between, like his head was hanging out and like in the car, and all of it, the wind took it all back, and it went right on Nathan's head.
Oh no.
Still.
Still got him. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was awful. I wish I could have. He fought me so hard. Like it was like, you know, I was trying to push his head and he's strong. But
Dad, I want you to take this for Christmas and all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a spouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, while Scott lay asleep in his bed, unaware. His clothes on the floor, his body laid bare. He snuggled in comfort without any care. When out in the living room arose such a clatter, he sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the noise he flew like a flash, not thinking to grab even a robe, sock, or sash. When what to his horror his eyes did foresee, but Harold the Mutt near the bright Christmas tree. The dog's little belly let out a deep heave, a sign of the chaos Scott couldn't believe. Grabbing Harold mid-gag, he dashed across the room when splat came a feeling of warm, slimy doom. You made me lose my place, Becca. With toes in the pun, a string of choice words erupted within. Now, he's naked through all this.
shush.
Out to the backyard, poor Harold was flung, while Scott stood appalled, his foot still unsung. To the bathroom he hobbled, his dignity shattered, his bare foot scrubbed clean through his pride, though his pride felt battered. Then back to the living room he did march, to face down the stain near the tree's festive arch. On hands and on knees, with cleaner in hand, he scrubbed and he scrubbed till the carpet was spanned. But just as he rose with a soft, hopeful sigh, he stepped in a new pile. Oh, why, universe, why? A second retreat to the bathroom ensued. His patience now gone, his frustration renewed. This time he dressed, pajamas at last, prepared for the cleanup to soon be his past. When all was made right, the hour was late. The clock chimed midnight, and Scott cursed his fate. Back into bed, he slept with a groan, feeling defeated, tired, and alone. But Harold outside, under moon's gentle glow, felt a bit better. His sickness let go. And though Christmas Eve brought chaos and pain, Scott drifted to sleep, dreaming of peace once again.
Can you do a back walkover now?
Front walkover?
Oh,
was it the back walkover? Oh, it's a front walkover?
Okay.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Well, you do a back bend. Yeah. Back
You wanna
walkover, you
show?
do a back bend. Yeah, go ahead.
She's gonna stretch first.
Okay.
Oh, she's got to
She's basically got
stretch.
her split down now, too.
Nice.
She leveled up to intermediate recreational gymnastics.
Oh.
Are you gonna do it, Steph?
She's warming
She's
up.
stretching.
She's stretching her.
Okay, great.
What's this called?
Front walkover?
Front walkover.
I could not do that. Oh.
Might take a few tries, right?
Yeah.
It's okay, Miss. We're just family. Oh,
She got worried about her belly showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna tuck your shirt in?
Wow.
It'll just come
I
out.
hope you were wanting to learn that you didn't know last time I talked to you, I think. That you
It's
didn't
a lot
work on.
different doing it on a gym floor. Like
Yeah.
the gym floor gives
Oh, yeah.
quite a bit.
It's harder than the regular floor.
Yeah, it's worth
Wow, whoa.
it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good job.
Good job.
One conflict, they couldn't get the same fly out. One of them, I'll have to tell you later, it's Joe's up there.
Go on, push through, I did.
But they couldn't get on the same fly. So she told him, she said, you go on down and check, get everything checked in, take the luggage. And she said, I'll come down the next day. Because her flight would leave out the next day. So that's what he did. He went down, got everything checked in, the luggage, walked around, looked at everything. And he got back home and he thought, well, I'll just send her an email and let her know. So we sent her email. And he said, I arrived, everything went smooth, I'm waiting on your arrival tomorrow. And he said, P.S. It's hot down here. But anyway, when he sent the email, he left one letter out. So it went to some older lady out in Texas or somewhere like it. And she had just murdered her husband that same day.
Oh my God!
And he was a preacher. So they got home from the funeral and she had checked her email, and when she did, she passed out and fell on the floor. So the son gets up and runs over and gets her back up and everything. So he looked and he seen the email. And that's what it said, you know, I arrived, everything went smooth, I'm waiting on you to get here.
But it's hot.
Yes, it's hot.
Waiting on your arrival tomorrow.
Works out. You're arriving tomorrow.
See ya.
All right. See ya.
See you, Bob.
Well, guys, that's a wrap for today. It's been a busy day and I'm tired. It's going on 8 o'clock. I'm back home and I put a load of laundry in to wash. And I'm sitting here by the fire with a blanket over me in my recliner and my massager chair. So I'm going to just sit here and rest for a little while and turn in a little early tonight. And we had a good time at John Ray and Valerie's and seeing all the kids and hearing the stories. And my brother Bob, is all the time telling some kind of a joke of a story. And Teddy does too, but he didn't tell any tonight that I remember. But the kids are all just growing up so fast and turning into young adults. And time goes marching on, doesn't it? So enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend. Go to church tomorrow and worship the Lord, for He is good. And He sent His only Son, Jesus, to save us from our sins and rescue us from an eternal hell. And people need to get a grip on that, the truth and the reality of that. There is a hell and there is a heaven. Both are real places, and it's your choice where you're going to spend all eternity. And I hope you choose heaven. And if you choose Jesus, you will have heaven. So I'm going to they sent me home with a gift. Let's see what they gave me. Let's see what's in this bag. There's a little orange box of something. Oh, it says it's a mask. Peach iced tea. Lip sleeping mask. Is that what that says? Anyway, well, that's interesting. Peach iced tea. I have to try that mask. And there's something else down here. Let's see what this is. It's all wrapped up in this paper. Oh, it's a water bottle. Oh, that's great. It's a good size one. Says, hi there, I'm leak proof, I'm insulated, and I have a built-in straw well, and it's pink. Lift to unlock. Okay. Push button. Oh, it pops up. Okay. And the straw must be down inside. Well, thank you, John Ray and Valerie. I like my gifts. Thank you. And thank you for hosting our Christmas. I got a phone call as I was leaving church from Bob and Don inviting me to eat lunch with them. And so we're here at Jonesboro at the Pancake House. I guess it's still called that, isn't it? They don't say it on the menu.
We just know where it is.
So anyway, we're going to have something good to eat, and we've not seen each other in a while, so we get caught up on our conversations, and I appreciate y'all calling me.
Okay. We've seen her before.
I'm just filming your menu here.
Oh, honey, you are perfect.
I'm gonna have the old timer.
How would you like the Mexican?
Over easy, or it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then do you want bacon or sausage?
Bacon, crispy.
Okay. Most important question. Pancakes or biscuit and gravy?
I wanted both, but I'm only gonna eat biscuit.
So just,
I ate too much syrup if I get it.
I gotcha, I understand. So you just want biscuit and gravy today? Okay. What do you think, sweetheart?
Well, happy Sunday, you all, and hope you have had a good morning. Hope you went to church. or heard a sermon online or something, but our church service was really special. Our Sunday school teacher is teaching through the book of Revelation right now, and it's just so good. We had a great day, and it was so nice that Bob and Donna called me just as I was getting out of church and invited me to come eat lunch with them at the old pancake house in Jonesboro. So we all got, I think, the old timers breakfast. So we had biscuits and gravy and eggs and bacon, and it was really good. And it was good to catch up with them too. So they are special Christian friends, and they said their church service was wonderful too. So today, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to kind of kick back and relax, hopefully. And I started watching a movie a couple of days ago, and I didn't get to finish it, so I'll go back to that. It's a Max Lucado, however you say his name, Max Lucado, I think. A movie that he produced called The Christmas Candle. So I got about a third of the way through that, so I think I'll pull it back up and watch it. It is good. So we had a good time last night at Johnny Ray's. The short time we were there, we sure stuffed ourselves with all that good food, and seeing all the kids that I haven't seen in a while. It was just a good time. So I think that's all I got to say for now. So hope you enjoyed this 2-part video for the weekend, and we'll be catching with you later. So you all be blessed. Keep walking in the light, and I'll see you later. Love you. Just made me a cup of the mushroom coffee, Johnny Ray. Thanks for getting me onto this. I like it. It's so relaxing. See y'all next time.